Hello and welcome to another episode of Spread Some Magic 1928. Today we're going to make the Croissant Cookie. This was recently launched at the Disneyland Resort at Maurice's Treats, I believe at the end of April 2025, right before the 70th celebration. Most people describe it as a crunchy, flattened croissant with sugar. So that's what we're going to do. I have some croissants here from Trader Joe's. We're going to cover them, and then I'm going to flatten them by hand first and then roll them out. And also, while you're doing this, preheat your oven to 350. You want to try to get them pretty flat. Most people describe them like those palmiers cookies, you know, the ones that are like, go like this, almost like sheep's horns. Lots of layers, but really crispy, really thin. You don't have to put the parchment on top. I saw somebody do it, and so I'm doing it, but I don't think it's needed. We do want the parchment on the bottom to fit the cookie sheet so that we can just slide them on when we're done. You can also cook these in the air fryer at 350, but I've got my oven going. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. To your flattened croissant, we want to add butter. I've got about a half a stick of melted butter here, or a quarter cup. And what we want to do is we want to butter and sugar both sides of the croissant. Generously, of course. It's a cookie after all. I'm going to give one more sprinkle to the top here, just because. And I actually didn't even use that whole half a stick of butter, so whatever you want. Now I'm going to slide these onto my cookie sheet and pop them in the oven for about 5 minutes, and we'll check them out. And if they're crispy, we're done. And there it is, maybe, the Maurice's Treats Croissant Cookie. It was like 35 minutes in the oven, and eventually I just popped the oven up to 400. So maybe the air fryer would be better. Maybe starting at 400 would be better. Maybe letting the croissants get a little stale actually could have worked. So let's see if it's a cookie. If it doesn't crunch, we'll try again. And I did put a lot of sugar on it. Like the sugar was starting to become candy, like the bottom. Like, can you see the shine? So we'll see. That's actually pretty good. I could see maybe not wanting to put it at 400 because that would that might burn the sugar at the bottom. I don't know what it tastes like at the parks. It just launched and I haven't been there. But it's actually pretty good. Maybe it's all the sugar I put on it. You know what goes really well with a croissant is your morning coffee. Okay, that's worth it. Maybe an air fryer would be better. It would cook it quicker. Like I feel, or maybe the cooling down process is what makes it crisp and I overcooked mine. I honestly don't know, but this isn't bad. It's pretty tasty actually. You should give it a try if you have some croissants laying around. Costco sells them by the bunches. Anyhow, thanks for stopping by today. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe, and spread some magic wherever you are. Until next time.